I like how the screen changes whenever you're talking.
Yeah, whenever. Yeah, I like that shit, and it zeroes in on your voice, so it could show you particularly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to slide it over. Okay, so now I'm talking. Well, you were talking, so now it's on you.
Nigel got off his screen. That's why.
Yeah, I stopped sharing for a minute. All right, so yeah, so about Piccolo.
We're not doing this yet, man. Are we recording right now?
I've been recorded.
Oh shoot! All right, so all right. I know this is all just us talking right now. It's only 3 of us as well. Not everyone that I figured that wants to be a part of this is in here. But what are we restricting ourselves from? How we talk, like cursing wise, certain, because if we want to gain some kind of viewership, we're gonna have to watch at least what the type of shit we say.
I mean, we're not gonna just talk cash shit about.
No, damn well we are. We're not gonna because I saw the recording, but I didn't know it was recording. We're gonna forget all about this recording when we get hot. That's kind of the point. It's kind of the point. I mean, yeah, true. It's more authentic. It's just we say some really fucked up shit. But I just want to keep that in mind. I'm down. If y'all are down for that, I don't give a
fuck. There it is, yo.
I think it's better if we just roll with it because I mean, I don't know. I guess we have to censor it to a way. But if I feel like we censor it, then we're not being our natural selves, and that's what really makes our conversations that's what opens us up to so many different topics. We just put our own points of view in there, and we just talk about it.
Yeah, I give you that. It's more authentic, it's more real. It's like when dudes come together, they chopping the shit. I get that.
Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't cuss a significant amount. We don't even cuss a significant amount when we're talking in the chat unless somebody says something really messed up or whatever. Well,
then, if we can't have a discussion about Piccolo and King Piccolo yet, bro, or Demon Piccolo, because we're gonna just be throwing shit out. We need our research. That's what
my research.
Nigga, you got to research before I did. What you mean?
I mean, we already had this discussion.
The most that I can remember is the whole budding thing. I was comparing it to how mushrooms work.
All right, let's start with square one because I don't think James knows this topic. All right, so check it out, James.
You said mushrooms?
No, hold on. We'll go back.
Start it off.
Yeah, we'll go back to his theories, but
let's go back when it initially started.
Yeah. I don't know what triggered this conversation, but it came up to where we were trying to say who King Piccolo was, or Piccolo, both of them. I was saying that Piccolo is not actually King Piccolo. Like the same person.
Oh, yes. I remember this topic. I do remember this topic. I didn't know budding came in as part of it, though.
I was trying to find a comparison. That's why.
He kind of went down into some red tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I got you.
Yeah, my whole point is, what was I saying? I was saying that they are the exact same person.
As in, like a clone.
I was saying pretty much not a clone, not a clone. Oh god damn it. All right. It's
was it he was reincarnated? Are you saying
he just not really
he can grow a separate arm, he basically grew another body. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's the same because he has the same memories when he was Demon Piccolo. He has the exact same memories. He remembers his motivation to want to take over the world and be evil. It was just another version of him.
A motive doesn't make you the same person.
I completely agree. I'm saying that everything was the same, including the body. The egg literally came out of Demon Piccolo. It was almost like
it's an egg.
Yeah, but it was inside. It was still his. I take it as his soul is still there. His soul is still a part of Piccolo.
Okay, so if a human being, the female has an egg inside of her.
And that's the thing, we can't do that, Nigel. We can't use real world facts on shit.
All right. So we'll go back to the series. Okay, so I got a question. So Cell.
So it's kind of like he was molten. It's kind of like he molted, but he absorbed somebody else at the same time.
I'll fuck with that.
Molted?
Yeah, he shed his skin.
Like a snake does?
And you know the Namekians are like the closest thing we can relate them to are lizards, because they could literally cut off an arm and that shit regrows. But we're just using that as an example. I'm not gonna run with it like that. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I got another question. Cell, you know the villain Cell?
Yeah, of course.
When he was fighting the whole team, I think when he was about to fight Gohan, he said, trying to get him mad because Goku convinced him his son got superpowers and he's gonna fuck him up. And Cell was trying to trigger him. It wasn't working. So he said, all right, if I beat you up, it ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna beat your friends up. So he spit out Cell Juniors.
Yeah. All right. Okay,
Are the Cell Juniors Cell? Are they him?
I don't think can we do that?
He has Namekian cells in him.
And that's exactly what I was about to say. I do remember that Cell has pretty much, that's the whole point of his name. He has every particular DBZ member's cell.
To a certain point besides Super Saiyan, right?
No, when he died, or when he because he already had Saiyan blood. He already had that Saiyan cell.
The little insect.
But he didn't know everything that happened on Namek, though. He didn't know everything that happened on Namek, though.
No.
There was a little insect that Dr. Gero made that was collecting all the cells from Piccolo, from the humans, from the Saiyans. That's how they created Cell. And that little alien bug thing that was collecting cells didn't go to Planet Namek. That's why it missed the whole Super Saiyan.
Yeah, Namekians. But when Cell, but when they came back, wasn't Cell still going through his whole hibernation phase?
He was.
Yeah, he was. So they didn't know.
But they destroyed
they didn't know about him.
In that time, I think it was Krillin and Trunks.
Because Cell came from the future, though, right? Cell came from the future, though, right?
No. That's where it gets a little confusing, because some people say that Mirai Trunks, Mirai, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's from an alternate timeline.
Yeah.
That's where Super
Cell's from an alternate timeline.
Yeah.
Because 17 and 18 weren't around, so Cell traveled back in the past so he could become perfect.
Yeah. And then he was able to and then he went on Mirai Trunks spaceship or time machine. Wait, but then all right. So we understand by alternate. All right, we're deterring away completely from the beginning of this whole thing.
We started off was Piccolo actually the same?
The same as Demon Piccolo, which is, and you use the Cell Juniors as an example for that, because since Cell has the same Namekian cells, he was able to procreate pretty much.
But I don't think Cell Juniors were the same thing as Cell, though.
Then what would you describe them? Just little henchmen?
How did he make them? Are they him?
Yeah,
or
I think he just made them. Like, you know how Boo spit out like was it Boo that made? No, it was the fusion between Trunks and when they made Gotenks, when they made the little
those little ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah, the little ghosts.
I don't. I think Cell Juniors, because
that's the thing. They're Cell Juniors. That automatically means they're not the same thing.
Yeah, because they're not a part of Cell. They're a part of Cell, but they're not Cell. I see them as like Sabimen, like almost.
Okay, the Cell Juniors came out of Cell.
Right.
And we're concluding that the Cell Juniors aren't Cell.
Right.
Piccolo came from King Piccolo. So can we not conclude that Piccolo isn't King Piccolo?
No, but see, that's this thing with King Piccolo.
You don't like it.
All right, so when Cell was still alive, when Cell made Cell Junior. But when King Piccolo came out, that was it. Like, he molted. I swear, that's what happened. Like, he just became a new form. Like, he became the same thing, but a new form that had absorbed other members.
When King Piccolo spat out Junior, first of all, his name was Piccolo Junior. But
yeah,
he was named Piccolo Junior, but he's the exact same Demon Piccolo.
Question.
Demon King Piccolo is what I think the manga called him.
All right, question.
All right.
Another question.
All right.
On Planet Namek, what's the name? Master Guru, the big one?
Yeah.
All Nameks came from Guru. That's what they said.
Yeah. Wait, see, that's where I got to go back and look, because I remember you mentioned this before, and I think I tried looking for it, and I may have found it, but I got to look for it again.
That's
No,
what-
I'm not going to deter. I'm not taking
my
away.
memory. No, you're right. If my memory holds, I remember them saying that all Namecs came from Guru.
But
They never
see,
demonstrated how
Guru's
he.
still alive, though. This is the thing. Guru's still alive. Though I think the biggest difference is if the person is still alive or not. Like that's the
No, he died.
no, Guru died, but he had all the other Namecs on planet Namek. You know, they might have came for him, but they were like different beings, just like Cell Juniors were. I feel like
And that's what
when
he's saying.
King
He's saying
Piccolo, I feel like King Piccolo molted, like, and that's when he came.
No, but that's what he's saying. He's saying when it comes to, because since Guru did that exact thing that King Piccolo did, that every Namekian is different. That's what Nigel's pretty much when he's making that scenario happen. That's how I'm.
But Guru was still alive with like how many? What, 1 million Namekians on the planet still? But King Piccolo died though.
Yeah, he died.
He
Goku
shed it.
got a hole
He
in
came
him.
out of him.
No, he didn't die because Goku, or was it Roshi when he put him in the little vase thing? Because there's a certain secret technique that if you do it once, you end up dying. And Master Roshi almost killed himself trying to perform this technique that could imprison King Piccolo into this jar. He missed the first time, and then
that jar. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The berry. You gotta read the manga for this type of shit, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you watch the anime, and I'm not saying there's a huge difference, but the manga definitely goes more deep. That's why I want to go where Guru ends up, because I'm on the Frieza, I'm on the Namekian arc still on the manga, and I don't remember reading that about Guru, unless they changed it for the anime.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You know, that's two source material. I'm not saying you're wrong, because you do have a foundation of what you're holding. I just believe when Toriyama initially made it, he made Piccolo the same as King Piccolo. Like
That's what I thought too. That's what I seriously thought too.
That's what I think they're the same person.
And I think that he just absorbed the memories. That's what, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, he has all the memories still. That's why he hates Goku. That's why he trained himself to fight Goku in the tournament again. I mean, but like, all right, explain that though. Like, you come out of the egg, you have nobody guiding you, but you won't know you need to kill Goku. You want revenge on Goku.
I think this is the hole. This is the hole in the series that's unexplained, which leaves these theories.
There's a lot of holes in the series though, but yeah, I got you.
Of course there's holes, but it just makes like how I read it and how I watched it. What the hell?
Oh, we got my man.
What the fuck is that?
What?
Don't be coming in here sad. And a fucking gremlin, no less.
Who?
I don't know who that person is at the very end. I mean, on the very bottom.
I thought Meta was trying to sign on. I don't know.
We got
that actually might be him.
He's got to turn his audio on.
Oh, okay. I got you. It's still connecting the audio. I guess we find out.
I got 33%. I got to find my charger. Where's my charger at?
But anywho, that's my theory. I'm sticking to it. I'm still not convinced.
Well, but yeah.
I think it's kind of, I cannot accept the answer that Toriyama said it so. No, you can't do that. It's a hole in his story. He needs to fix it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of holes though. If Toriyama said it, he created it. It goes. That's how it works.
See, Nigel won't accept that. I said that exact same thing, and Nigel's like, "Nah, that shit don't work. It's not good. I don't need to accept that."
Can't accept
what?
it.
How does that work?
Because if that's the case, if that's the case, then that means that every Namek on planet Namek is Guru. They're all the same person.
I mean, if that's
I feel like the people on planet Namek was like budding. I feel like that was like he was pulling off a part of him, like not exactly the whole him. Like I don't.
And that's another hole in the story because they never showed how Guru was reproducing Namekians.
I mean, that's like going really far. That's really going really far into the details. I don't think they would ever do that.
But then I kind of look at it with Kami and Piccolo, where Kami had to separate himself from King Piccolo.
Yeah, and they just showed it. It was just like he just.
Yeah,
They're still the exact same person, are they not? They're just the evil. He's just the evil incarnation of he's the incarnate. Yeah. It's me, Marquita. I closed the door.
All right, so check it out. Right now, I'm pretty sure Max is about to say that Piccolo and Kami are the same person because they were able to separate and then they were able to fuse back. Remember?
But I thought that was because like it was the same person, but like they split part of their mind. Like I mean, like you got the bad side and you got the good side.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the alien, he was the unnamed alien or some shit like that.
He was just the Namek.
Just the
Yeah, I
Namek
thought it
that
was the
crashed
Namek.
on
The
Earth.
Namek. That's what I thought too.
Yeah, he was just a Namek that crashed on Earth, and he was trained under the Kami before Kami, but he couldn't become Kami because he still had that evil in his heart.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when Kami, as we know, separated himself and then became just Kami, which just means God in Japanese.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Piccolo, which was he called himself evil. I think King Demon Piccolo. That's how they called him. I think.
Yeah.
So that's why Piccolo and Kami are still the same person too. That's why when he this is when we didn't know anything about the we didn't get introduced to the fusing thing with Namix until Nail and Piccolo, right?
Yeah. Nail said.
Yeah. Yep. We sure didn't. I didn't even know that was a possible.
Drink me in. Something gay. I don't know. But yeah, they fused back together.
And because they
never knew each other, so they're not the same person, right?
No.
But they were able to fuse back together.
I think that's just like. I think that's just the ability of Namix.
Yeah, Namekians just have that ability.
So they have the ability.
Just like I think, like so. What's his name? Was Guru? I think Blood's people, and I think
James on dial-up.
Oh, did his shit just stop? I thought he was thinking. I wasn't looking. Oh shit! His phone probably going on Wi-Fi. Stupid.
Nigel saying all along.
There it is.
But see, when he blood though, he takes a different separate part of his mind, but then they grow to become their own selves after that though. So,
but that's exactly that's what you're saying, right, Nigel?
That they're
what James just explained, that they came from Guru are we pronouncing that right? Guru or Guru? Anyways, they came from Guru, and
they become their own personality still, though, because it's only a part of him. It's only a portion of him.
Doesn't
like
personality?
Just like Nameks are just like plants. Nameks are just like plants. Like you can separate a leaf or something like off, and it can grow its own root, and it can become what it wants to become from there. That's
exactly what Nigel's trying to say.
But they're still different, though.
All right.
Nah, that's what he's saying, that they're different.
But if you won't though, but they're still like insects at the same time. I'm saying is it's a combination between plants and like an insect that can molt. That's what I think. That's what I honestly think. Or a reptile that can like cut off its, like you said, cut off its tail, lose a leg, something like that, and still be able to grow it back.
Or like a starfish. You cut a starfish leg off, it can grow to its own whole nother.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
I think it's a combination of all those. I honestly think it's a combination. I don't know how it can not be a combination, man. Like, I just don't know how.
I think, okay, so because I'm not saying.
Oh yeah, because even like, because was Piccolo wasn't even tiny when he came from the egg. He looked exactly the same. Like he didn't.
Nah, dude. No, I'll show you a picture what Piccolo Jr. looked like. He was a child.
How fast did he grow then? Like I must have missed that part when I was looking at the anime.
Because when Goku fought Piccolo, it was Piccolo. I think Goku was 13 or 14 at that time.
Right.
And then they went to their second tournament, and that's when after that happened, Goku went on a journey by himself to get stronger. They said, well, we'll meet a year later, or I think three years, or no, I think it was a year or two later, so we could go to the next world tournament. And when Goku came back, this is when Goku came back, he was like 16, 17. And then that's when Piccolo, what the hell? Yeah, there you go.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
No. That's fan made. That's fan made.
Oh, okay.
But that's Piccolo. That's supposed to be King Piccolo right there.
Okay.
Demon Piccolo. And then they're saying that's Piccolo now.
Hate Goku. That's what it says. Kill, 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 kill.
Stupid.
That's fake. All right.
He's trying to say he's trying to teach him. Nah, bitch, you were dead by then.
Right?
Go to Dragon Ball Piccolo Jr. Put that in your image. God, I forgot you had this option.
Oh, to look stuff up and share it?
Is that him right there?
Where?
Yeah, what you talking about? The second row down in the center with the
right above
orange in the background?
No, you good. Right above the picture that Nigel just sent us. But that no. Yeah, see,
Piccolo never fought Goku when he was a kid. He was
That's what I'm saying. I know he did.
No. Demon Piccolo fought Piccolo when he was a kid. But when Demon Piccolo spat out that egg, we I think we get a glimpse of what Piccolo Jr. looks like.
So that little picture right there is Piccolo Jr.?
Yo, Piccolo's black. I don't care what no one says.
He's definitely black.
He is black. He's the only black character.
Right, exactly. Kind of crazy, but definitely a black character.
Black and mild.
Damn it, man. I'm trying to find. I saw one picture. Is that him? Is that supposed to be him? Piccolo Jr. Saga. That's what they're saying. That's supposed to be Piccolo? That one right there, Nigel. I think that's him when he gets out the egg.
Okay.
That's what I mean. That's the picture, the orange in the background. That's what I was saying. I was like, but I don't remember.
What the fuck?
Yo, this meeting no longer has a time limit. What just happened? I don't know.
We balling right now.
It's too good.
We've reached the end of Dragon Ball, the first of 4 TV series of the Dragon Ball franchise. But before we move on, we've got a story arc to review. The other arc review can be found, yada, yada, Dragon Ball, the Goku era. Tensu, Nensu, I don't know. Huh. My bad, I was just reading this shit.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Piccolo Jr. right there.
So
I don't remember him looking like that. I remember him having his tiny turban and his cape.
Yo, man, I don't remember this part at all. Like, I remember when he separated everything. I just don't remember him being a kid. Like, I can't remember that part.
I think that's fan made.
See, when Piccolo is fighting Krillin, he's the same age as Goku and Krillin.
But isn't he bigger though? Hold on, man.
No, I'm saying not the same age, but his body was able to mature quickly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I could see that. But I thought every single time I remember seeing him, I thought he was matured into like almost adult form the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like we said before, Toriyama just made to this day Toriyama just doesn't even care about Dragon Ball anymore. Dragon Ball Z or any of that stuff. He doesn't care.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Because how long? Like Dende was tiny for like how long? How long was Dende tiny?
He
Go get this Dende. Go get this Dende.
Yo, that video is hilarious. But but he just agrees they'll show him stuff what plot wise or whatever. But other than that, he's not involved too much art wise. I think the first movie with Battle of the Gods, I think he evolved himself heavy with that. But from there, after the Battle of the Gods and they got into Super, he kind of leaned back and let them just be creative with it.
Gotcha.
Why is it
looking at the wrong way? You're looking at the wrong side. There you go. It's a mirror image. But nah, yeah. I mean,
All right, so check it out.
I can't entirely agree with it. Like when we had this discussion before, I was seeing what you were saying. It's just I'm going off from when I watched the anime and when I read the manga. That's what I'm going off.
All I got is the anime. And what
That's all I got. All I got is the anime, and I got events that happen in the anime with the Nameks. Things that happen that they do. They separate. They go back. They're on a planet. They're all different people, but they're all from Guru. You know what I mean?
And they can fuse with other Namekians, so they could all be one giant Namekian.
They can all go back and just keep fusing and getting their power back to the same person, I guess.
But their minds are still different though, because they grow differently.
That's the thing. They're different. I guess that's what makes somebody.
But see, that's it. I don't remember them all having the same memory though when they were on Namek though.
They're all just planting bullshit ass.
They never really divulged that type of information though.
Man,
they didn't. You're right. That's not conclusive. You're right. It's not conclusive.
Yeah, it didn't pertain anything to the plot. All we cared about was getting those Dragon Balls before Frieza did.
Yeah, that was true.
First Vegeta, then Frieza.
Vegeta was acting up,
Then he got put in the dirt. That's what.
Oh yeah, he did.
He got put in the dirt, bro.
Why the fuck was Raccoon a problem,
Yo,
Gosh,
Again,
Raccoon's an asshole.
he was giving him hell.
I think he was the first. I think he was one of the. He was the first villain that had a power level over 100,000. I mean 100,000. I think.
Raccoon.
Raccoon, I think, for facing the DBZ characters. I'm saying.
Yeah.
so picture this person.
Raccoon, the redhead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was the big nigga that was giving Krillin and Gohan a hard time.
Yeah.
Gohan got a couple of hits in. Don't try to play my boy.
Yeah, he did, but he only. That's what that unlocked potential. That's
No, that was before. That was before unlocked potential.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was still hidden. Like it was there. It was latent. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna put respect on my boy's name. I know that. I'm gonna put fucking respect on my boy's name. Gohan was the truth. Motherfucking fans like Nigel only wanted Goku to progress.
Nah,
yo.
Shit. That was my dude, man.
Yo, mine too. But who really like I didn't like that or I didn't care for, but then when he fought Cell is TN. When TN fought Cell, man.
Oh, the triple beam cannons consecutively?
Yo, when he did that, like I became a complete fan of him, dog. Like I was like, this dude putting out everything right now. Like
hard.
Yo,
I was a Goku stan growing up, man. Everything that Goku did, I loved it. Then I realized, and then that shattering glass effect happened when I was just a couple years ago. I was like, you know what? This motherfucker wasn't shit. This motherfucker was an asshole. Like, where are your kids at, dude?
Yo, when the epiphany happened and we all mature, like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Like,
You start having kids, you're thinking, I want this kid to be around me all the time. Goku's he's killing himself just to train on other planes of reality. What the fuck's wrong with you? Fucker. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Let's see your kids. Nah, son, you need to protect that. Motherfucker, I'm 13. What you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Why am I stronger than you at 13? Anyway.
Don't have you protect the earth at 13.
Yo, but so I guess we're not gonna come to a conclusion on
Nah,
that's a conclusion.
That's gonna be an open discussion still, bro.
It's concluded.
How's it concluded? So they can bud, they can fuse, and they can shed. That's what I got from it.
All their memories, are they still considered the same person or not? I mean, I'm talking on the spectrum of when Toriyama first made Piccolo, Demon Piccolo and Piccolo Jr. That's where my argument goes. But when we go into the arc, the Namekian arc, that shit is thrown out the window. So my argument can only stand so far in Dragon Ball. As soon as we go to DBZ world, I really don't have that much of a foot to stand on because he almost retconned or he went further into what the Namekians were. So I don't have a foot to stand on because there's so much shit that you can counter with what I'm talking about.
But they still didn't go deep enough to disprove our thoughts about them originally, though.
I mean, or he just added more information that your original thought is moot. And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So in a sense, Nigel's right. To an extent, because I can't let go of Dragon Ball. Because the originality of it all right, cool. But if he gives, I don't know, man. I can't let go of DB. I can't let go of that.
I think they could. Okay, so I don't we seen them shed, we seen them split apart, and so they can bud. We know that, and if we think about, because Namecs are just like plants, and they still like reptiles at the exact same time. They're like combined together. Yeah. So if you think about how plants work, like you can split off a leaf of a plant or whatever, and it can grow its own roots and become its own plant. Right,
and that
still has some of the original cells. It still has some of the original cells, but it's a different plant. But when it comes to the reptile part of them, they can still split and have an egg or something like that and be the same thing. That's what I don't know.
The way I see it is, if we could see them fuse together. I'm not too sure I've ever. The only time I've seen them split apart was with the unnamed Namekian. So yeah, the unnamed alien or unnamed man or whatever they dealt them as.
Okay.
But when it comes to fusing, they just come together. But I've never seen the egg thing except for in DB.
Right.
When he gives, like, he knows he's about to die, it's some kind of defense mechanism. That egg is used as a life one, like Mario. Is another life, for me, in my opinion. That's how I see it. That's how I see it.
That's how I see it too. That's why I think it retained the memories and everything like that because of all the cells that was infused with it. Like it only came from that one person. So
maybe all Namekians have that, like if they're about to, but then at the same time, if that's the case, how come the ones that were fighting Frieza didn't do that? Or they felt like they had no chance?
That must be like a plot hole or something. That's a great question.
See, that's just more Toriyama shit.
King Piccolo was the only one that was worried about self-preservation.
What, Demon King Piccolo? Yeah.
The other one, like, so we can't plant our turnips no more.
maybe he had enough time to do it. You know what I mean? Because I think in DB
I got you.
Maybe there's a certain amount of time that you need to be able to make that egg come out, or maybe like he was ready. It's like a trump card in my opinion. Unless I don't know, man. Because if that's the case, how come Guru didn't do it then? If that's the case, if he knew he was about to die.
I feel like Guru would probably live long enough. I feel like they probably have a lifespan still. I don't know, man. I don't know. Never mind.
That shit, it's just a bunch of shit. Whatever. I ain't agreeing entirely with you though, Nigel. It ain't gonna happen, brother. It ain't gonna happen, man. And that's not. You can call that stubbornness, but there's just too much shit for me to just be like, you know what, you're right.
Yeah, I got you.
Because you know, I agree with some of this. I'm gonna say I agree with some of the shit you're saying, but nah, I ain't taking that L full-heartedly.
we got more of these topics.
There's plenty more. We just have to come up with them, man. And we gotta know what the hell we're talking about too, because you know these motherfuckers if we have enough of a fan base, there's gonna be motherfuckers that want to be like, no, in the comic section, you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, it's true.
You're not real fans. You all look black. You guys don't watch this stuff.
Yo, you know what? We probably would get some hater ass comments though. Let's be for real. Like, people. That's what people do. They just get on the internet and troll because they could be behind a computer and you don't see their ass.
Yeah, you can't touch them. You can't do nothing to them. But I like that type of energy. Go ahead, keep that energy. It's all good. I ain't be mad at you. Oh damn, my shit's stuck.
All right, I'm about to grab something to eat. We done for today?
Yeah, that's it for me, yo. I'm gonna go back down there.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we're recording this shit. This shit's gotta be so bad.
But for our first take though, we can learn from our first take and be like, you know what? We can see where we progress from. Like, this is where we started at with just the three of us. And then when we add more people in, be like, hey, this is what we learned from the first time looking over our previous video. We need to add this and that. So you got to have a starting point always.
Yeah. All I know is, Nigel, can you edit these things? Or, like, or is it just all straight, just going straight?
Well, right now, it's just all straight recorded. And at the end of it, it asks me where to save the video. And then I could upload it wherever I want. And the fact
so
that
I guess you could chop it and stuff, but like,
yeah, I'm sure I could chop it up, but I'm probably not going to.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah,
I think that's a lot of work, anyways.
Yeah, it is. Cause like you probably skip parts that people have said and that adds to the conversation. So
yeah, I'll send it to y'all. See what.
Yeah, we're gonna have to send like a list of topics, everything we want to talk about on like Discord, and it'd be like, hey, this is our topic base. And then from there, when we have our discussions, we just start our discussions from there. And if we have like a different topic that comes up in a group chat, we just add it to Discord. So it could be another topic that we could pull from if we think it's a topic worth discussing.
That's true.
Ooh, you know what? While you were talking about that, I was just thinking of a topic. And then Nigel and Thomas, with y'all editing skills, you could be like on top of my bald head. You'd be like, to be continued.
Yeah.
Yo, is Bleach really that good of a product? Bleach.
Yes.
All right.
I heard that it continued, and that's kind of I stopped after Aizen.
Yeah, you got to read.
Yeah, it got a lot better, yo. It got good, man.
I didn't finish what happened after him. I started, but
you missing out.
Okay.
I would suggest watching it. I would suggest watching it after Aizen, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
I got a lot of pros and cons, mainly cons with the anime of Bleach, and some of the cons with the manga as well.
Yes, I watched and read both because like when the anime ended, I had to continue finishing it because I wanted to know what happened.
All right, but let's leave that for the next one. Let's see who else is willing to, chime in and wants to talk about it.
Before, like, to revive my memory real quick, or jog it. So, Yuki lore and all that type of stuff. That wasn't the same arc as. Was that the same arc as Aizen?
You talking about who?
Yuki lore and like
No, completely different arc.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Aizen was before or after that arc?
Before. Way before.
So Aizen was before. Okay, I thought so. Aizen was before. Okay, we good. I got it right in my head.
That was Soul Society arc.
Okay, okay. So we got it right. I got it right in my head then. Okay, cool. I was trying to remember. I was like, wait a second, because Aizen popped back up. By the way.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you for being a watcher of our video. For whoever is, for the ones that are watching, please sign up for our Patreon and Marauders, Media Marauders. My boy, I'm the one that created. No, I'm joking. Nah, but for the ones that are watching, we appreciate this, and it's just a bunch of just us coming together and talking shit and being dumb. So please subscribe and listen and comment. I hate that shit. All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. I'll let y'all.
How you end this shit?
Yeah, right.